Were you at Aaron Kaufman's last weekend?
Yeah, to drive Katie home.
I feel like I'm just gonna end up doing it. Like I'll wake up on normal time on Monday.
Like it was an hour and a half math, hour and a half English, and an hour Spanish.
Hi. For some reason, these kids just don't understand why people are sad. I sit at this desk in Miss Carpenter's joke of an English 104 class. It's March 4th, 2013. My parents have been out of it lately, and understandably so. It was my birthday on Saturday, but it was met with a muddled rendition of Happy Birthday from two people unable to cope with their son's depression on what is supposed to be a joyous day. I'm not sad, at least not in like a traditional sense with like crying and whatnot. I mean, I'm just like out of it, or in with it. I mean, that's sort of the point. Like, I just have no idea what's going on. The world whips around me at 1,000 miles an hour. Everyone shuffles through the halls with the pace of a dog who hasn't seen its owner in a week, and all I can think about is the question of why. In the middle of all this suburbia, it seems like the only thing that matters is homework, tests, and what you did that weekend. I've been through a wild 8 months, and in that 8 months, I think I've done my homework all of about 4 times. I was diagnosed about a month after my brother died, which seemed weird to me because when I found out, I didn't even really cry. I cried a few times afterwards, the funeral, a few times late at night, and a few times with my dad, but nothing more than anyone would expect. Your brother dies at 37, you get sad, that's life, but now I have to take these goddamn pills. To be honest, I think most people who are depressed are actually pretty content. When such a traumatic chain of events happens, it adds perspective to someone's life that was unattainable before. You feel like you hold the codes, the secret to life that everyone else was searching for. Most of the people sitting around me right now talking about how drunk Amanda Burnett got this weekend have been sheltered so much to a point where their personalities are most comparable to dry paint. Some of them may have lost a grandparent, their dad may have lost their job, or they may have had a relative get sick, but have they had all of that at the same time? Most of them are sort of like little suburban Siddharthas, just sheltered by their own existence in this plastic community of consumer goods, mom and pop shops, and all of 4 different house designs for 70,000 people. It's been about a week since Grandma Pocaro died, 3 months since Grandma Costin, a week since Grandpa Devereaux, and 8 months since Brian. My aunt goes in for surgery Thursday, and my dad insists on doing all the housework in the world because this is the first time he hasn't had a job since 1962, and all I want to do is sleep. Sleep and think. Think about why everything around me just seems so messed up. I feel fine. I mean, I'm sure I look like ass given the looks I constantly get, similar to that of a burn victim. But I really think I'm starting to finally understand my depression. I would describe my life right now as like a series of vicious REM cycles with some dialogue in between. It's just a constant beratement of bullshit with some rare peace and quiet, which is why it's nice when I can talk to you. Well shit, I guess it's time for someone only 7 years older than me to teach me things that I already know. Bye.